What's up guys, today's video is on the top 5 best Xiaomi phones in 2022. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. If you want to save money, we say check out Xiaomi Redmi Note 11 Pro, the best budget Xiaomi phone available on the market in 2022. We are looking at a mid-range smartphone that sports 5G connectivity, along with a revamped design compared to the previous generation and an updated camera system. The body still offers a solid build and a good feel. The fingerprint sensor is integrated into the device, and next to it are the volume up and down buttons. In the upper part, there's a microphone for video recording, an infrared sensor, a multimedia speaker, and a 3.5mm jack, which, although it's in danger of extinction, some manufacturers are still betting on it, which is very good news for some users. Finally, USB Type-C is integrated at the bottom, followed by a microphone for calls and a slot for nano SIM cards. Xiaomi Redmi Note 11 Pro has a 6.67-inch display built on AMOLED technology. It's a panel that offers quite good colors at this price range. It has a refresh rate of up to 120 Hz, which means you can enjoy a very fluid experience when using your smartphone. Brightness is another big advantage of this device. It reaches up to 1200 nits, which means you won't have to worry even when the sun is shining bright. The touchscreen works in a rather nimble way, and the screen resolution is more than enough to play all kinds of content. It looks sharp. Also, Redmi Note 11 Pro 5G is one of the only models in the series with a Qualcomm Snapdragon processor. This is the Snapdragon 695, a state-of-the-art chip manufactured in a 6nm process with 8 cores and 5G connectivity. Another positive point is the autonomy. The Xiaomi Redmi Note 11 Pro can reach 2 days of use without problems. To this, we must add the 67-watt fast charging system that supports the compatible charger that comes in the box with the phone, which allows the complete battery to be charged in about 34 minutes. For the listed price, we're thoroughly impressed. If you're searching for the top bang for the buck, we say check out the Xiaomi Poco X4 Pro, the best value Xiaomi phone available on the market in 2022. Poco mobile phones were crafted with the intention of breaking the mold in terms of price and performance. Xiaomi Poco X4 Pro provides interesting features for its category, but the main component of this new generation was not the processor as in the previous one, but the spectacular screen, a more efficient battery, and 5G connectivity at a reasonable price. The unit we're looking at comes with 256GB memory storage capacity, along with IP53 protection against dust and light rain, but not against submersion. The upper edge is occupied by the headphone jack, the infrared sensor, the upper stereo speaker, and one of the microphones for noise cancellation during calls. On the opposite edge are a second stereo speaker, microphone for calls, USB-C, and a hybrid slot for 2 nano SIM cards with 5G support. If we go forward, we find the Super AMOLED dot display panel with a diagonal of 6.67 inches and a full HD Plus resolution of 2400 by 1080 pixels, leaving a density of 395 dpi. We're talking about a screen that's factory calibrated and lets you choose a color space between 3 options: vivid, saturated, and standard. In terms of photography, the Poco X4 Pro marks a significant improvement over its predecessor, replacing its 48-megapixel sensor with a 108-megapixel sensor in its main camera. The great photographic protagonist of the Poco X4 Pro is, without a doubt, its main 108-megapixel camera, which produces more accurate images and good lighting, with a good level of detail and somewhat forced HDR. Poco X4 Pro supports 67-watt fast charging and includes a charger with that power in the box. It manages to complete 50% of the load in 18 minutes and 100% in 51 minutes. For the listed price, you can't beat this one. The next product we'll talk about is the Xiaomi Poco F4 GT, also known as the best mid-range Xiaomi phone on the market in 2022. We're looking at a striking and stylish gaming smartphone, equipped with side pop-up shutters and an AMOLED HDR10 Plus display, 6.67-inch Full HD Plus, offering 2400 by 1080 pixels, with a refresh rate of 120 Hz. Also included in the mix is the Gorilla Glass Victus protection for maximum resistance and a fingerprint reader placed on the side. When it comes to the camera, we find a triple module of 64, 8, and 2 megapixels with the Sony IMX686 main sensor and a wide angle of 120 degrees. A selfie camera of 20 megapixels is inserted in the punch hole. In short, we're looking at a complete rebrand, If there is something that attracts attention about mobile phones designed for gaming, it is their aesthetics. They usually use flashy elements, LED lights, and an aggressive design that does not appeal to everyone. In this case, Poco decided to give this model a touch of sleek vibe, at least in its silver color. 3 things stand out in the design section in addition to the ones mentioned. On the one hand, 2 asymmetric speakers with high power and a very punchy sound. On the other hand, the absence of a headphone jack, something that's normal in high-end models, but not so much in gaming phones. The device sports the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor, 8 or 12 gigabytes of RAM memory, 128 or 256 gigabyte of storage with UFS 3.1 memory. Everything makes the device respond very well, and games work perfectly. Another key part of this device is the gaming-oriented screen design. Here we have a 6.67-inch panel with FHD Plus resolution and OLED technology. We're looking at a maximum refresh rate of 120 Hz, although this is not an LTPO screen, so choosing the correct speed will affect the battery more or less. The Poco F4 GT has a rear camera module with a triple sensor, 64 megapixel main, 13 megapixel wide angle, and 2 megapixel macro. We'll get quite vivid photos with a slight oversaturation that doesn't bother us but is still noticeable. Pretty good dynamic range and more than decent behavior at night. Good stuff, a thumbs up from here. Up next, we present to you the Xiaomi 11T Pro, the runner-up best Xiaomi phone available on the market in 2022. Not only is this one of the most advanced phones in the Pick and Geese offers today, but it's also one of the most balanced that can be found in the same price range. The device has an appearance that fulfills its function without too much fanfare, with a combination of plastic and glass. Almost the entire front part is occupied by a large AMOLED screen, with a diagonal of 6.67 inches and a resolution of 2400 by 1080 pixels. The panel supports HDR10+, has a 120 Hz refresh rate, and is performed at the top, with a smaller hole than usual hiding the front-facing selfie camera. Brightness levels peak at 1000 nits to provide outdoor viewing without too much trouble, and Dolby Vision compatibility translates into accurate color reproduction when using compatible content. In any case, the screen more than meets our expectations. It's a bright, colorful panel with a minimal response time, to which we must add the feeling of fluidity provided by the 120 Hz refresh rate. Its viewing angles are more than decent, and the automatic lighting system is fast and accurate, probably thanks to the 360-degree ambient light sensor that Xiaomi's been integrating into its devices for several years. With the Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 processor, up to 12 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabyte of storage space, you'll have enough room for everything you need. The performance of the device is, without a doubt, one of its strong points. Basically, there is no app or game that can put the technical side of the 11T Pro on the ropes. The device comes out with flying colors at all times without frame drops, slowdowns, or crashes of any kind. In just 5 minutes of charging, the mobile phone can reach 40%. As for the camera, we meet again with the main camera with a resolution of 108 megapixels. The second sensor has 8 megapixels and is equipped with an ultra-wide-angle lens that allows a field of view of 120 degrees. This is a quality product, and all we can do is recommend it. Finally, we present to you the long-awaited gold medal and the title of the best overall Xiaomi phone available on the market in 2022, Xiaomi 12. This model features a compact 6.28-inch FHD Plus screen, Snap 8 Gen 1, renewed design, and a redesigned camera module. The back cover is made with a matte finish that withstands fingerprints very well, and 2 symmetrical speakers in collaboration with Harman Kardon are inserted into the frames. All the buttons are placed in the right frame. Below is the SIM slot and USB Type-C cable input. The entire front is occupied by a curved screen on 2 side edges protected by Gorilla Glass Victus that integrates a fingerprint sensor. Overall, the mobile phone has a pretty decent design that gives us a premium feel all around. The screen is one of the main differences between the Xiaomi 12 and the Xiaomi 12 Pro. The little brother has a 6.28-inch full HD Plus AMOLED panel with a refresh rate of 120 Hz and a touch sampling rate of 480 Hz. It's a balanced and bright panel with vibrant colors and deep blacks. In short, it's a full-fledged AMOLED. The maximum brightness is 1100 nits, and the pixel density per inch is more than enough to guarantee a quality image. For hardcore gamers, the 120 Hz refresh rate will be a godsend, making every swipe and scroll feel effortless. Also included in the mix are the 50 megapixel main camera and a 13 megapixel ultra-wide camera. The clarity of photos from the main camera is very good, and the focus is also impressive. Overall, this product delivers premium performance at the best possible price-quality ratio. You wanted the best, you got it. So that's it for the best Xiaomi phones of 2022. Like, comment, and subscribe to receive the notifications about our latest videos.